Hello, YouTube. What is going on? Um, as you can see, I have my meal that I'm using to break fast today. So today is the hold on, guess. Okay. Today is the 5th day of Ramadan, and I'm not Muslim. I don't practice Islam, but I do like to um take this opportunity basically to, practice fasting. And what better time to practice fasting than when millions of people are fasting at the same time. So I never feel like I'm doing this by myself. I always feel like I'm doing this with a group of people. So, I don't know, I can't focus it on my plate, but I'm going to show y'all what I have on my plate. So basically, this is carrots, that is mozzarella cheese. Hey, Rochelle, thank you. I have some olives on here. In the center, that is cottage cheese, mustard, and everything bagel seasoning. I have broccoli, I have boiled eggs, and on this side, I have chicken sausage. It's like chicken and feta cheese sausage and pickled okra. So good, spicy. And some pepperoncinis. So this plate was basically inspired by that content creator named Tiffany. And if y'all heard of the Tiffany plates, it's basically a signature plate that she does where she basically just eats raw food, living food, and she lost like what, like over like 100 pounds or something like that. So I, I've been vegan before, I've been vegetarian before, I've been all type of diets before, and it's not so far-fetched to me to eat like this, like to eat raw vegetables and stuff. Like, y'all, I used to eat like 9 mangoes in one sitting. I used to eat like a whole watermelon in one sitting. So I'm used to like mono meals. So yeah, so this is my meal, and this smoothie is two oranges, two fresh oranges that I peeled, threw it in the blender, frozen strawberries, frozen mangoes, and I put some agave and some almond milk. And I put a little bit of cinnamon and allspice. So yes, so before we eat, I'm going to rightfully say a prayer. And, like I said, y'all, I'm not Muslim, so I'm not finna, be speaking another language. I'm not finna be doing that. But I will do my own prayer that I created for myself. Now, when I was growing up, I grew up Christian. I believe Jehovah's Witnesses are like a denomination of Christianity, right? So I grew up praying before I eat, praying before we go to sleep. My dad prayed with us every single night and told us stories. Like my dad, it's a whoa, like it all just came full circle for me. Full circle. My dad is literally like a replica of me. When we were growing up, my dad had like 20 albums full with hundreds of pictures of us, my siblings. And I think that that like content creator-ish, before content creation was a thing, kind of rubbed off on us because my dad recorded everything, like our first steps, our first, time on a bike. Like my dad took pictures of everything. And he used to, when we used to go to sleep, he used to, follow me and my brother to our room or whatever. And he used to give us a story time. And we used to beg for it, like, please tell us a story, tell us a story, tell us a story. Because number one, his stories were like hella interesting. Because my dad is like, he's a Capricorn, and he's very organized and very prude and very like, he's loving, but he's a very serious man. So when he used to, give us story times, he used to tell us stories about how he used to be fighting in school and, how he used to be chased by dogs and stuff. And it used to just like humanize him. So the stories, I used to love when my dad, told the stories and stuff. And after that, we used to pray and we used to go to sleep. So as I got older, I wanted to customize my prayers that felt more, I don't know, just more aligned with the type of spiritual food that I needed. So yeah, I created my own prayer. And I also have my prayer posted on my YouTube channel. If y'all, I don't know, if you feel like the prayer may align with you as well. And as times change, spirituality changes for the collective. So what may have resonated with you 10 years ago, 20 years ago may not resonate with you now. So don't be afraid to customize your spirituality, right? There's one God. And as long as you're serving him or her, it, whatever, as long as you are serving and keeping God first and trying to live, a righteous life, you're treating other people well and things like that, then I'm sure, you'll be proud of yourself and, you know, all that lovey, energy will, you know, bless you and things like that. So, anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and pray, and then I'm gonna eat. Cause, honey, listen, I did not eat all day. Okay, like I said before, I was fasting all day, and I'm ready to eat. So, uh, to the Creator of all things above and below, I appreciate everything you teach and show. I know I'm protected, so when I'm in fear, I just look up to the stars, cause you are always near. Everything happens for a reason. People come in our lives for a lifetime or a season. But the one thing that I know that'll never, ever flee is the love and the grace that you have for me. The universe is always working for me, never against me. The universe is always working for me, never against me. The universe is always working for me, never against me. I love myself. I mean. Okay, so before I start, I'm going to take my vitamins. So I have some, amen. I have some oil of oregano with black seed oil. I have some algae oil, which are healthy fats, omega 3s. And I have plain black seed oil. So we're going to take our vitamins before we eat. Okay. Oh, y'all, this got me nervous, okay? All right, let's go ahead and do what's it called? The oregano first. All right, that's done. Now let's do the algae. And basically, like, I bought fish oil to help my joints because, y'all, once I hit my 30s, my joints started going dumb. And I just started having like hip pains and knee pains and stuff like that. And I thought that I was active. You know what I'm saying? I thought that I was like pretty athletic, pretty active. But clearly, my body is still missing nutrients. So I bought fish oil, but right after I bought the fish oil, they say that algae is where fish get their nutrients from. So they say you can just skip the fish oil and go straight to algae oil. So I bought this. Oh, all right. So now let's do the pure black seed oil. And okay, one more thing. They say that when you mix different herbs together, it works better and it, creates like a stronger effect in your body. So it's better to mix, like, for example, they say that you don't really absorb turmeric when you consume it by itself. So when you mix turmeric with a healthy fat like coconut oil and black pepper, it increases your absorption. So when it comes to the oil of oregano, they say that when you take it alone, it's, it's okay, but when you mix it with black seed oil, it's really good. So I can't ignore the black seed oil. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. OMG. Okay, let's go ahead and let's start. Oh, so if y'all have any questions about fasting, intermittent fasting, let me know. If y'all are joining Ramadan, let me know. Mm. Oh my God. Broccoli is so good. I forgot how good broccoli was. So good. So actually, I do want to talk about how I felt these last 5 days. Um, I actually was preparing for it, not consciously though. I was really just doing this just because I just wanted to eat healthier. But like 2 weeks before Ramadan, I was consuming a lot of smoothies. Like I would drink like 2 smoothies a day, like minimum 1 smoothie a day, and it wasn't this. Like it was like a huge like blender size. And they say that you can eat food, but the food may not have any nutrients. So when you feel hungry, again, like a couple hours later after you eat, that's not your stomach saying, I want more food. That's your stomach basically saying, I need more nutrients. So when I was drinking the smoothies every morning, I basically curbed all of my cravings. So I really wasn't eating that much. Like I would eat like a giant smoothie in the morning, and then at night I would like have something small. Or because I wasn't like having hard cravings, I can actually like be patient enough to like cook something for myself. So uh so when Ramadan started, I didn't really have strong cravings. But last year it was not like that. When Ramadan started, I had the worst cravings, and I was hangry. I was miserable. I was watching the clock all day. You know, it was not fun. And then, look, I really wasn't in a headspace to eat healthy last year. I was going through a breakup. I was depressed. I was emotionally eating. So during Ramadan, I wasn't eating healthy at all. I would just eat anything when I broke fast. And like I said before, when you don't eat healthy, or when you don't eat things that have nutrients, you end up being hungry, shortly after. So I would eat like Popeye's chicken when I broke fast. I would eat whatever when I broke fast. And the next day, I would just be having these horrible, horrible cravings. Like I couldn't wait till 7 p.m. And it was so bad that I gave up the last 5 days. I only fasted for 25 days last year because it was such a miserable experience. Like for real, I was, I was so hungry. I was so freaking hungry. But this year, I got it down pat. So basically, I know now, you know, a smoothie a day keeps the cravings away. For real. And remember, sweeten your smoothies with agave or honey. Because those type of sugars don't spike your blood sugar. Obviously, as much as like cane sugar and, even like raw sugar, which is really not raw sugar. Because every time I eat raw sugar, I break out. Y'all eat olives? Love olives. I normally eat the olives with the cheese. So maybe I can get into the reason why I'm choosing to fast. Um, I'm choosing to fast this year because I know firsthand that sacrifice brings clarity and sacrifice brings blessings. Like, I've already experienced this. You know what I'm saying? So, honestly, fasting for 1 month out of the year is really not enough. Um, how good you feel, how clear minded you feel, how clean your body feels. I would love to feel like that every day. You know what I'm saying? Um, but Ramadan, because it's more of a global thing, or, for Muslims, it just gives me that extra kick of motivation to just do it with them. Um, but fasting is a practice in multiple religions. Christianity talks about fasting. Um, and basically, it just gives you energetic room. You know what I'm saying? It gives your body the opportunity to actually heal itself, because our body is supposed to heal itself, right? But because we're constantly eating, our body is constantly exerting energy to digest food. And instead of, clearing our intestines and, using that energy for other things, it's always using energy to digest food. So they say that if you want to heal yourself, eat, and do intermittent fasting. if you want to, you never get sick again, I think it was like eat every other day. And I think he said something like, if you want to like live forever, eat every, I think he said, no. He said, if you want to heal yourself, eat every other day. And if you want to live forever, eat every 2 days. I'm not going to lie. I don't know if I can do every 2 days, but if I do that, then in between, I would probably just drink it. I'll just drink smoothies or like, juice or whatever. And I can probably just eat solid foods, every other day or whatever, every 2 days. But yeah, so anyways, so fasting just helps my body heal. It helps my digestive tract, push whatever I have in there out. Um, I was reading this thing on Dr. Sebi, and he was talking about how he was, making his patients or his clients, whatever, fast, and they were still passing stools 30 days after not eating any solid food. 30 days. So it just shows, how much backed up, compacted fecal matter we have in our intestines, and our body does not get the chance to release it because we're constantly packing food on it. You know what I'm saying? Just every single day. So, fasting heals your physical body, and fasting just gives you more hours in a day to be more productive because we don't really think about how many hours we spend thinking about food, thinking about our next meal, driving to go get food, cooking food. You know what I'm saying? Then a lot of times what we're eating is not healthy anyway. So then we get the itis and then we're going to sleep because the food. So you already spent like, 4 hours just around thinking and eating food. You know what I'm saying? So during Ramadan, I tend to find myself a little bored. So like I'll find myself like with more hours in a day than that I'm actually used to utilizing, right? So like in the morning, instead of, making a smoothie or, making breakfast or whatever, I'll just have nothing but time. And I'll be like, what should I do? Should I edit? Should I do a voiceover, So it's just like it forces me to kind of just like do something, other than eat. And because, they say that eating real late at night is not healthy for you, I just want to make my late night meals, as whole as possible. This is processed. This is processed. But everything else is whole foods. I'm already kind of full. If y'all didn't know, I have a book Um, it's called The Next Season, the official breakup book. And if you are going through a breakup, a painful breakup, and you are just very down in the dumps, you're confused, you're shocked, you're angry, you're hurt, and you're just in this perpetual motion of all these emotions every single day, then go ahead and check out my book, The Next Season. And it literally gets you mentally prepared for the next season of your life. I wrote this book in the middle of a heartbreak. Every single day, I was finding ways to love on myself. I was finding ways to pour into myself. And I was I was creating a lot during that time. When I'm hurt, I really create. Like when I was going through a heartbreak, I that's the time period I found out I could paint. And I created some of the most beautiful paintings that came out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So I just used that time to, exercise my creativity. And I wrote this book. And I feel like this will definitely help. Oh, shoot. Definitely help people heal and find the core reasons why they even allowed a relationship like that in their life. And it just really like just helps you get back grounded. Okay, Fifi said, looks good. I was married to a Muslim and converted. Okay, Ramadan was hard, but what I did enjoy is eating what I wanted after a long day of sacrifice. Yes, I'm telling you, you guys, like your first meal after fasting all day, it's like it makes you appreciate food so much more. And then it's like because you go without for so many hours, it's like stuff like this I appreciate. Like I don't need like a big bowl of like chicken alfredo or like a seafood boil. Like this is fine. And when you fast, when you do intermittent fasting, I'm not gonna lie, like it makes you a lot healthier. So like even if I got a seafood boil, my stomach would probably hurt so bad afterwards. So you kind of like have to like eat clean a little bit. Yes, you appreciate the little things. Yes, you really do. You really do. That's why I'm like, I might as well take this opportunity to eat healthy because I'm gonna want to eat anything when 7 o'clock hits. So yeah, fasting just helps you stay grounded. It helps you stay grounded and it helps you reconnect with yourself, get back centered with yourself. And it reminds you how many hours in a day you actually have. That right there is an aspect I always forget about. The boredom. Like I'm still getting used to utilizing all that time. So, I think like yesterday that no, yesterday and the day before yesterday, it was like so much day has already went by and it was only like 5 o'clock and I was like, oh my gosh. So I took a nap literally to pass time. Like that's how much eating, like how many hours eating takes out of your day. Like I had to literally take a nap to pass time because I didn't know what to do. Like I'm like, I don't feel like working right now. I was feeling kind of lazy. Then I was just like, oh my gosh, I was thinking about food. I think about my next meal, but I knew I couldn't think about that too much because I'm fasting. So yeah, it's kind of like a mind game, a little bit. I love veggies and cheese. Yes, little pickles to hit your palate. So good. I love pickles. We have pickles actually, but I was like, let me just do the pickled okra. Oh, and Fifi, congratulations. Congratulations, girl. And your package is on the way. Period. Y'all, it seemed like my plate was a bunch of like little vegetables, right? No, I am full, okay? I haven't did the okra in a while. It's so good though. It really is. I love fresh okra. I love steamed okra. I love baked okra. I love fried okra. I love pickled okra. I really do love okra. And I didn't always love okra. Like I had to grow into it. I had to really grow into it because I did not like it growing up at all. Like my mom used to force us to eat okra. Like she used to make us okra and pork chops and liver. And I used to be like, what the heck? Okra in the gumbo. For real. Mm-hmm. Mm. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell y'all. If you want to send a gift to someone going through a heartbreak or that just went through, a breakup or whatever, you can get this on Amazon. You can buy it for yourself or buy it for a friend or whatever. But yes, these are on Amazon. The Kindle version is on there for $9.95, and the physical version is on there for $19.95. I'm so proud. So proud. Eat slow, girl. I know how hungry you get. You can get fasting. Girl, I can't even eat no more. So, I would love to be one of those mukbang girls and eat this whole plate, but I seriously cannot. I am really full right now. So I'm about to lay down, watch some YouTube, put this plate on my dresser, save it for later. I'm probably gonna eat this in like an hour or whatever. I'm gonna put my smoothie in my fridge. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm gonna try to go live every single time I'm breaking fast and I'm eating. So just so y'all can see what I'm eating and so y'all can see that I'm really on this journey. And so yeah, so if you are interested, in joining Ramadan in your own way, I encourage you to do that. My everything that I'm sacrificing, I'm obviously doing the food, so that's intermittent fasting. I'm doing alcohol, no alcohol. I'm doing no smoking. I'm doing no sex, and that's including masturbation. So basically, like no FAP as well. And I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. I was gonna do no makeup, but I was like, I'm a streamer. Nah. But yeah. So yes, you guys. Um, and it is a sacrifice. It really is a sacrifice, but you are like, it's like small wins every single day, you know? Like being proud of yourself really is so important. And it's good to just do something where you're proud of yourself every single day. Like a lot of times we just go through life, on autopilot. And a lot of us aren't really chasing our dreams. We're not really like, pursuing anything that we really feel passionate about. We're not getting anything, checked off our to-do list. We're kind of just making money just to live. And it's been a long time since we were like really proud of ourselves, you know? So Ramadan gives you the opportunity to sacrifice something, you know what I'm saying? Or a few things like me. Sacrifice a few things. So by the end of the day, you can actually be proud of yourself and know that what you're doing is benefiting your body and your mind, you know? So, yes, I encourage you to start if, you feel like, you're not really like, on that frequency right now or on that level right now. You could definitely just watch my journey and probably join next year. But yes, you guys, highly recommend, highly recommend. And remember, I be suffering, okay, during the day. Like sometimes, like when it's like when I wake, like this morning, I woke up at 9 o'clock because I had a 10 a.m. appointment, and I was like, okay, so I finished my client's hair by like 2:30 in the afternoon. By 2:30, I'm like, shit. I'm like, it's still early. I'm like, it's gonna be a long time, before I get to eat. Yes, little victories. Yes. So I was like, thinking about it. And I'm always thinking about my next meal, like I really am. And during Ramadan, because it's a rule that you can't eat, it's like you think about food even more. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, I can't eat till 7. So all you do is think about 7 p.m., 7 p.m., 7 p.m. But so yeah, it's not just, you suffering, I'm suffering. Everyone is sacrificing. Like they don't call it sacrifice for no reason. So, it just challenges you to find other things to do. Sometimes when I'm super bored and I don't know what to do with my life, I sometimes go for a walk, I exercise, I get some work done, and I just like my life honestly becomes more productive and more meaningful, with this lifestyle. So, I'm going to continue this for the rest of, this period or this month, and I might just go ahead and continue it. But I might change the break fast time from 7 o'clock to probably like 6 p.m. Um, just to, gift myself with something. But yeah, you guys. So thank you so much for tuning in. This is what's left of my plate. It's so freaking good. Oh my gosh. I can probably eat this like every single week or at least like twice a week. But I will see you guys later. And, this month is weird because I keep on wanting to leave and then tell y'all something else. But this month is weird because I am creating new cycles for myself, right? So normally I'll go live and, I'll have my makeup done and I'll, have a topic or whatever the case may be. But with Ramadan, all day you're kind of like hangry. You know what I'm saying? You're thinking about eating. And then, like, by the time 7 o'clock rolled around, like, like, no, when 6 p.m. rolled around today, I kind of just wasn't even in the mood to go live. I was kind of just like, I don't really feel like it. Like I'm hungry. Like I just want to lay down until 7 p.m. comes and I want to eat, So y'all are really seeing me go through ups and downs, you know what I'm saying? Not saying that I'm down, but my mood was a little bit all over the place. But I was like, you know what, Zakia, like it's okay. You don't have to do your makeup. My sister was like, don't do your makeup. You don't have to do your makeup. And I was like, you're right. They don't care if I have on makeup. So so I'm like, I'm just eating on camera. So my normal schedule is a little bit off. I don't have as much time or to prepare. I really don't know, y'all. I think I'm just moody. I think fasting just makes you moody, honestly. And yeah, I wasn't gonna go live today because I was moody, honestly. But then I was like, you know what? Who cares about my makeup? Who cares about me being ready for the camera? Just eat. Damn. Just eat and pray for them folks. Damn. So I'm here. I showed up and I'm proud of myself. So yeah. I seen some comments. Fifi said, I paint. Oh, you paint too, girl? I've been painting more lately. Okay. I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 7 paintings. And one of them is trash. So I really only have 6 paintings. So I definitely respect painters because there's just so much skill that goes into that. Like the skill, the complexities, the textures, you know what I'm saying, of just everything. Like I love it. I love it. And I need to get some more paintings too, for sure. But okay, y'all, I'm really about to leave now. We don't care, pretty lady. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Sometimes I can be a little bit like of a perfectionist. Like I don't even want to show myself on camera unless I'm totally dolled up and stuff like that. But yeah, I had to get over that. Well, today I did. Because I'm like, listen, if I want this path for me to be sustainable, I can't expect myself to be 100% perfect for the camera every single time, or not even perfect, because this is perfect in a way, but like makeup ready. So I just had to like get over that insecurity real quick and I had to just do what it do. So I appreciate you so much, Fifi. And once again, your package is on the way. It might get to you like by tomorrow because I shipped it out like yesterday. Might get to you by tomorrow or like Thursday. But I mean Thursday or Friday. But I appreciate y'all once again for tuning in. And if you have any Ramadan stories or Ramadan tips or whatever, fasting tips, then please let me know because I love talking to everyone about their experiences. And let me know what you're eating too, you know and also let me know if you are sacrificing things other than just food. Let me know if you're sacrificing weed or alcohol, if you're sacrificing like cigarettes, if you're sacrificing vaping, if you're sacrificing sex. Let me know. So I will see y'all later. And I'm probably gonna go live tomorrow because I don't have any clients. So goodness gracious, I got a burp, but it's really not coming out. But yeah, I'm gonna go live from my shop tomorrow, and we're gonna be getting into some more story times and into some more tea, because I got some more tea for y'all. And I have like uh so many what's it called, topics. Like I have like 50 topics written down in my phone that I'm just ready to talk about. So we're gonna continue this, okay? So once again, y'all have a great night. I will see y'all later. And I'm about to lay down because honey, one thing I do is deserve it, okay? Peace, y'all.